すいません。ちょっと聞きたいんですけど。
はい、何でしょう。
今日発売のファイクエ22って置いてます？なんですか急に。
22作目っていつまで続けるのよ、そのゲーム。
ないなら帰ります。
待ちなさい。
We all love Isekai anime. It is one of those guilty pleasure things we all love but hate to admit. Whatever the case is, in today's video I have 10 new Isekai shows you can look into. But before we started, if you enjoy my videos, then show your support by dropping a like. And if you are new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button and turn on notification so you can never miss any new upload. Done with those things, now let's enjoy the video. We kick off our list with the Saint Magic. Last year the villainous Isekai, and this year, Saint Magic. I like this turn of events, with more Isekai anime coming with a female lead. Sei is a usual office worker, coming home after a long day of work, suddenly found herself in a new world, a magic ritual used to summon her. She was surprised that anyone was actually in need of her. Later it turns out the summon of Sei was a mistake, and instead of her the other two girls were picked. Now being left alone, she cluelessly decides to go on her own adventure. Days went by and Sei found out to have some magical powers, so she decided to open her own shop selling magic potions, until her summoner came back. Isekai anime having a female protagonist with a reverse harem plot is what excites you. Then try checking this out, especially if you have watched the anime like My Next Life as a Villainess.
どうぞ。
Continuing on, we have the Hidden Dungeon, Only I Can Enter, your typical Eki harem Isekai anime. For the plot, let's see what do we have here. A boy named Neuer has a unique skill called a Great Sage, a skill that can answer everything. But the drawback is whenever he uses her skill, he gets a headache. For that Emma, the daughter of a noble family, and Neuer, childhood friend, offers help. How? By kissing. Yes, that's how logic works. To get stronger, main character joins a guild called Odin and goes on a mission to a nearby dungeon. There he finds a girl named Olivia, locked in a chain, but there is no way to save her, as these chains are death chains. And from there Olivia teaches everything to the main character, so that he can attract all girls in the town. The story had nothing new to offer, just the usual Isekai harem stuff, with great visuals, with the typical same usual story, and huge demand of this genre. You can give it a shot, if you are looking for good fan service anime. At number 8 spot we have Cheat Pharmacist's Slow Life. The anime hasn't been released yet, but due to its overly cuteness, I had no choice but to add it to the list. Reiji is working hard on his corporate job. Due to overwork he passed out, and was suddenly transported to another world. There he had skills to make the best portion, so he decided to start a drug store, where he can treat all sorts of species, with his cute little assistant, kinda like a monster girl doctor. Don't worry, the journey hasn't started yet, and the anime is going to be released next month. And from the stunning visuals and a decent story, I think we need to keep an eye on it. Now I would like to hear from you. What do you think of this? Will it turn out to be a good one? Or it's just another fan service anime? What are your thoughts on this? Next on we have Full Dive. You can Google the rest of the title, SAO Light minus Logic. And we have Full Drive. Hiroyuki is a high school student and a gaming enthusiast. On the day VRPG released, he went to shop, and with the major simp issue, main character spent all his money to get her hands on. The Full Drive turned out to be way too realistic. Hiro suffers a lot on the first login. Still he logs again without knowing what he is getting into. The pacing of anime is slow. As it comes under Isekai, we can't complain much about. There are some major plot holes. Still it has a dark undertone shown here and there. The only thing that comes out good from this anime is the use of VRPG concept. Full Drive may not be for everyone, but due to its comedic element it's worth checking out, especially if you are waiting for a new SAO update. On number 6 we have I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Cute girls killing slimes with a colorful animation is the general theme of the anime. Japan is famous for its overwork problems, in which Azusa got passed out due to overwork and headed to the afterlife, where she meets the goddess who made her immortal in the new world. There she enjoys her peaceful days, doing nothing but killing slimes for 300 years. Now that is a really long time killing schedule. After she reached out to the max level, she decided to go on an adventure and meet the other girls. All of them are non-human, but due to their strong background they can keep up with Azusa. If you are looking for a strong male protagonist with an eki harem plot, then this entry is not for you. But if you like watching cute girls doing cute things, then this anime is worth checking out. The plot is decent and all girls are likable, which makes a good watch. Well, to whom I am telling. Moving ahead, we have How Not to Summon a Demon Lord Season 2. On the one hand we have cute lowly looking Rem, and on the other hand big bouncy elf Shara. How can anyone pick one of them? Lucky for Diablo having both of them. Continuing his harem saga this season as well. As for this time we have a more mature plot. I mean the source material. Adding more members to the cast. You know where the story goes. Bigger the better. I guess from the second season one thing is confirmed. The anime will not lower its guard, at least in the fan service department. All I could suggest to you is to find a good place to watch. Throughout the years, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord had gained quite a reputation. And if you enjoy watching a big bouncy plot, well, who doesn't? Then the sequel will not disappoint you. At number 4 we have So I Am a Spider, So What? In the Isekai genre, we have seen demon lords, slime, cute girls. But how about turning into a spider? How does that sound? Living a normal high school life, doing all usual day-to-day activities. One day the whole school runs into an unpredictable catastrophe strike, killing everyone at school. But somehow some students survive and were lucky enough to get an Isekai ticket. Everyone who had been teleported had some sort of useful ability, in which one girl was unlucky and found herself in the form of a spider, and that also from the weakest species. But wait, there is some good news. Luckily she discovered, unlike other RPG games, whenever she defeats someone she gets a level up. Yes, a chance to increase his survival rate, and with the hope to turn herself into a better being. Now if you are bored with the same Isekai storyline, then I would suggest you try checking this one out, and also let me know what you think of it.
アスタロト様、
行く前にギュッとしていいですか？
ダメに決まってるでしょ。
On number 3 we have Combatants Will Be Dispatched. So far, most of the time, we have used Truck-kun service for an Isekai entry. But how about we develop our own portal? Kisaragi Corporation, an evil organization, plans to conquer another universe by dispatching their warrior, along with company AI android, where Roku considers himself an overpowered Isekai character, sent to the Kingdom of Grace, along with Alice, the company AI android. On their arrival, things wouldn't end up as they planned. They meet Snow, the royal guard of the kingdom, and by the princess. All three of them are forced to send on a mission to defeat a demon lord. The story was written by the same author of Konosuba, and if you have watched that anime, you will notice the character similarities and the same sense of humor, which I personally don't mind, as long as you are looking for a good comedic isekai. At number 2 we have everyone's favorite. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime 2. I almost forgot about this anime until I heard about Season 2, and after watching Season 2 it is full of hiccups. With more demon lords this season, Rimuru looks into the future to create more alliances. We get to see more world exploration compared to the previous one, and some heartbreaking moments. We were introduced to the human world, and there was a big war. From the first episode it created the hype that there is someone stronger coming after the Rimuru life. The animation quality has also improved overall, and the romance developed between Shizu and Rimuru was also quite satisfying. To sum it up, the expansion of world, plot and Rimuru character development has been excellent this season. I really enjoy each and every single episode of it, and I hope other isekai lovers will like it as well.
血を流れしせせらぎの王女よ。うちに秘めたる合力にてあらゆるものを押し流せ。スプラッシュフロー。
On the final spot we have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, the perfect isekai show. Or at least that's what people are calling Mushoku Tensei nowadays. What makes isekai a perfect one? If you ever think of this, I would highly recommend you to watch this anime. It has all the elements we like to have in this genre. Rudius, unlike the other isekai protagonists, does not start his journey being an overpowered MC. In fact, we get to see his whole journey from birth, being bullied and locked himself in. Our 34-year-old protagonist was living in his worst until he decided to go out and meet the truck-kun. Now being reborn as Rudius, in a happy family, he had everything he could ask: a loving and caring parent, and a nice-looking maid, which is a must these days. Later he meets his teacher Roxy to learn some good magic. Season 1 has ended in a cliffhanger, but Season 2 is right around the corner, and I would love to see what it has to offer. Well, with that we came to an end. I hope you enjoy that video and be able to get some good picks. If you do, then don't forget to leave a like and share this video with someone who loves isekai anime. And if I miss any good entry, feel free to comment down below. Lastly, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to never miss any future uploads from me. Until then, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.